Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this class. Today I will be guiding a steady roots Vinyasa flow. So go ahead and take a moment here. So this Vinyasa flow will help us to establish our roots. Our roots in this case will be our feet. So we'll have the proper alignment for the poses so that we can check that everything is settled and then go straight into the pose. We're going to start first in our mountain pose. So a little trick for that, we're going to start by standing hip width distance. So keep the toes together and then spread the feet out like a V shape. From here, allowing the borders of your feet with the pinky toe, and you'll feel that your hips are over the heels and the knees over the heels as well. Come to standing. Bring the hands to the sides of the body and ground through the feet. As you activate the kneecaps, try to gently roll in the low back so that you're not pushing the pelvis too much forward or too much back. You're aligning it in a way that all of your center is neutral and you're at a neutral spot with your hips. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Settle into the pose. Taking deep breaths. Feeling that you're gliding the shoulders down away from the ears, reaching to the sides of the body with the hands. Feel that you're pushing into the floor with your feet. Inhale and exhale. Try to roll out into the outer edges of the feet, but push equally into the big toes. So you're pushing equally into the front part of the foot and the back part of your foot. From here, we're going to inhale, hands come up. Lengthen and keep lengthening the body as you bring the palms to center, Namaste Mudra. We're going to focus on the intention of today, and I invite you to have an intention of rooting and grounding. Where in your life or what areas in your life do you want to be more grounded? Do you feel that you want to be more rooted? Breathe into this intention in this moment. And with the next inhale, reach the hands overhead. With the exhale, push into the feet as you forward fold and hug the elbows in front of you. Keep the knees bent. Sway from side to side. But keep your arms relaxed and your legs strong. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back into a plank. And lower down, knees, chin, chest, pushing the chest forward into the hands as you push the hips higher up. Into Chaturanga, roll the shoulders back. Push into the palms. Lay down completely, press the tops of the feet, and with the next inhale, roll the shoulders back, half lift, and exhale, find your child's pose. Roll the shoulders out. Tuck in the belly button. From this child's pose, gaze over into the palms. Pointing the elbows back, glide yourself back, come into upward facing dog. And exhale, find downward facing dog. Because it's the first one, you can pedal your feet, relax the head. Push equally into hands and feet, making sure that the index finger and thumb are pushing more in and the middle finger is facing forward. Roll the shoulders out. Inhale, gaze in between the two hands and baby step your way forward, keeping the feet hip width distance. Inhale, half lift, bringing the hands underneath the knees. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, keeping the arms long and the legs strong. And exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Breathe again. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Press the palms, step into a plank. And from this plank, bring the left knee in. Open the heel out. Bring the outer edge of the left foot pointing to the back, arch of the left foot pointing to the mat. And inhale, open up into a side plank. Gaze into the upper hand. Rotate the chest out. Inhale. And exhale, bring the hand back down. Step back into a plank, downward facing dog. The right foot is going to come forward in between the two hands. Cup the hands. As you press back the heel of the left foot, push down the sole of the right foot into the mat. Find a 90-degree angle on the front leg and keep reaching forward through the crown of the head as you lengthen the spine. Don't let the weight fall into the quad. Try to keep lifting. Establish your roots here and begin to rise with the inhale, keeping the 90-degree angle, tucking in the tailbone, rise into a high lunge. And exhale, open up, dropping the back heel into warrior two. Tuck in the tailbone, make sure you keep that 90-degree angle on the front leg. Hold. Inhale. Strong arms, strong legs, strong core, and with the exhale, cartwheel the hands down on each side of the foot. Lift the back heel. Arch the back as you slide that right foot back and lower down, Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come into a plank. Drop the left knee. Open that heel out to the outer left edge of the mat. Roll the right foot so that the inner arch is pointing in. Inhale, open up. Side plank. Rotating the chest up. Keep lengthening to the chest, rotating the heart open. Exhale, hands come down. Find your plank. Downward facing dog. Root the hands, root the feet. Inhale, bring the left foot in between the two hands, closer to the right hand. Cup the hands, lift into a runner's lunge. Push into the back foot, so the back knee should be straight. And inhale, come up into a high lunge. Find stability in the legs. Keep lengthening through the arms. Drop the back heel and open up, warrior two. Hold that warrior two there. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. This time, step the right foot forward. Bring the feet hip width distance. Inhale, half lift. Ground the feet. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees here and hug the knees behind you, relaxing the crown of the head forward. Release the hands and begin to unroll yourself up into standing, tucking in the tailbone. Inhale, hands come up. Bend the knees and exhale. Come into a chair pose, keeping the knees apart. This is a variation of chair pose. Swipe in the low back. Core is strong. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Press the palms and step back into a plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Keep exhaling as you prep the left foot 45 degrees pointing out. Right foot comes forward. Find the root stability here. Bend the front knee so that it's aligned with the heel. And inhale, come up into warrior one. In this one, you want to make sure that both hip bones are pointing forward. So you can go ahead, take the hip bones, point them forward, and from there, rise up. Hold this. Inhale here. Ground the feet, ground the legs, strong legs. Interlace the hands behind you. Open the heart, inhale. And exhale, bring the right shoulder inside the right knee. Crown of the head points down. Breathing. Inhale, come up. As you come up, straighten the front leg. Reach the hands up. Keep pointing the chest and the torso and the hip bones forward. Back foot is going to step one step forward, keeping the 45-degree angle. Interlace the hands behind you, ground the feet. Inhale. And exhale, option one, you bring the chest parallel to the floor. Option two, you forward fold all the way. Choose your variation in which you can breathe calmly. Your left hip bone is going to glide back, so try to bring it forward and try to glide the right hip bone back. Inhale, lift completely. Step the left foot forward. Release the hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Press the palms, step back into a plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Keep the exhale as you press the right foot, 45-degree angle, foot pointing forward. Left foot comes inside the left hand. 90-degree angle on the front leg. Inhale, rise, establish the roots, and as you inhale, rise the torso. Point both hip bones forward. So keep pushing back in the outer edge of the back foot. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Interlace the hands behind you. Keep that bend in the front knee. As you inhale, lift the heart out. Exhale, bring the left shoulder inside the left knee. Relax the head down. Keep the legs strong. Don't lose that rooting and grounding through the legs. Inhale, rise up. Straighten the front leg as you rise. Exhale here. Inhale, rise the arms up and bring the back foot one step 45 degrees forward. Inhale here and exhale, interlace the elbows behind you. You can change the interlace if you want. Open the heart. Turn the hip bone, torso, and chest forward. Inhale and glide forward. Internally rotate the legs here. Inhale, lift up completely. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring the hands up. Step both feet forward. Inhale. Exhale, lower down into a chair pose, keeping the low back straight and strong core. Exhale, forward fold completely. Roll the legs in. Inhale, half lift. Press the palms and step back into a plank. Lower down, Chaturanga. Exhale as you lower. Don't rush it. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Be very conscious of the roots and the connection of your body to the mat right now. So the hands are connected, the feet are connected, the spine is lengthening, and the hips are rising as the shin bone pushes back into the legs. Inhale, come back. Find a plank, and this time go into side plank, both legs straight, arm is straight. Inhale, right hand rises. Strong core and strong legs here. Inhale, keep rotating the chest out, tucking the tailbone. Bring the back foot down, bring the right foot to the back, to the floor, and inhale, open up into reverse dog. And exhale, come back into a plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Turn to the left side, one foot over the other. Keep the hips high, inhale. Try to align the hips in a diagonal. Don't let them fall, don't let them rise. Stay here, inhale. Exhale. Press the left foot on the mat. Bring the tip of the right foot out. Open up. And exhale, come back into a plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. You can go into a child's pose if you need to. Relax here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Reach the palms forward, come into a plank, and go into downward facing dog. We're going to step the left foot 45 degrees out. Right foot comes forward next to the right hand. Find that your feet are on opposite railroad tracks. Connect. Find the 90-degree angle on the front leg. Inhale into warrior one. Pointing both hip bones forward. Tucking in the tailbone. Exhale, step the left foot back. Align the heel and the arch. Warrior two. Left foot steps one step in. Straighten the front leg. Bring the arms at the same height. Reach forward. Inhale. Exhale. Utthita Trikonasana. Feel the space in between the hip and the heart as you lengthen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up to standing, parallel the feet. Make sure that the outer edges of your feet are aligned with the wrists. And exhale, hands come to waist. Inhale, lift the heart, hold the hip bones. Really push into the feet and exhale, forward fold. Relax the crown of the head down into the floor. Keep active your roots here, your legs, so that your inner leg muscles, the abductor muscles, are strong. Rotate the shoulders back. Breathe. Inhale, lift completely. From here, turn the left foot back. Straighten the leg. The back foot is 45-degree angle in, straight line from the heel and the arch. Open up the arms, inhale. Exhale, reach forward, find Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose here. Nice and steady. Keep lengthening through the heart forward. Inhale, come up, parallel the hands, same height, shoulders and arms. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Tuck in the tailbone. Relax the shoulders. Step the right foot, out to the side. Rotate the hip bone forward and inhale, warrior one. '90-degree angle on the front leg. So the bottom of the quad should be parallel to the floor. Inhale, come up, parallel the hands, straighten the legs. This time, bring the hands to the waist. Inhale here. The outer edges of your feet are aligned. If you want to turn in the toes a little bit, that's fine too. Inhale, open up. And exhale, bring the palms forward to the mat. Tuck in the belly. Slide the hands back. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, forward fold. Don't be scared to go a little bit more into your toes. Breathe there. Inhale, half lift. Turn towards the front foot. Come into a plank. Inhale. Lower down chaturanga with the exhale. Lay down completely. Bring the right ear to the mat. Open the arms out to the sides. Breathe. Inhale, lift the left leg up, bend the knee and twist. Inhale, come to center. Bring the left ear to the mat. Inhale, lift the right foot up, bend the knee and twist. Come back to center, bring the hands underneath you, step into a child's pose. Glide back down. And from your child's pose, come into a seated position, crossing one heel under the other and sitting down. We're going to sit with one heel in front of the other. Open the heart and begin to glide the hands forward, keeping the spine straight. Tuck in the tailbone here. And then forward fold completely. Keep grounding the hips down. And begin to walk the hands back. We're going to keep the right leg bent, left leg straight. Come into a sort of a tree pose with the foot. Roll the left knee a little bit in and the right knee touches the floor. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, forward fold to take the outer edges of the foot. Relax the head down. You don't need to go completely deep, but if you wish, you may. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Bring the palms behind you. Straighten both legs. Now bend both knees. Keep them at hip width distance. Ground your feet completely. Ground the palms, and with the inhale, lift up into a table, reverse table position, relaxing the head back, making sure the knees are not going out to the sides or in. They're aligned completely over the heels, lifting the belly button up as if they're pulling you from a string from the belly. And exhale, come back down. Straighten the right leg forward. Left knee bends. You bring it inside so the foot connects to the leg. Inhale, open the heart, and exhale, forward fold. You can stay there. You can even stay up here. It's up to you how you feel comfortable and depending on if you are rounding the spine too much. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Hands come behind you. Bend the knees. Press the feet. Inhale, come into reverse tabletop. Relax the head back. And exhale, come all the way down to the mat. Straighten the arms and begin to roll yourself down into complete laying down, bringing the arms overhead. Let your knees fall from side to side as you bring the arms shoulder height. Very mindful here. You're going to gently bring the right leg down, left leg up. With your hands, you can take the back of your calf, if that's where you are at, or you can interlace the finger. Bring the hand to the waist, the right hand to the waist. Inhale here. Exhale, lift to bring the heart to the knee and hold. The right knee keeps pushing forward, foot keeps pushing forward. Inhale and exhale, release it. With the exhale, open that leg out. You can keep the knee bent or open out, gaze to the opposite direction, but keep both hip bones grounded. Inhale, bring the leg back. Exhale, lift. Release the leg. Bend the knee and cross it over to the right as you spread the arms out to the sides and gaze over to the opposite direction. Come back, bring both knees to center. Press the low back into the mat and lift the heart into the knees. Press the palms into the mat. Exhale, straighten the left leg, Right leg can stay bent. You can straighten or you can interlace the thumb. You push the thumb into the fingers, pull the fingers into the thumb. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. Pressing the hand into the leg, hold. Exhale, lower down, open the leg out, gaze into the opposite direction. You can press the hand into the hip. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach up and bend the knee. Open the arms out. Gaze over into the right hand. Let both knees fall to the left. Come back to center. Spread the knees out. Take the outer edges of your feet and point the knees into the armpits as you come into happy baby. From this happy baby, bring the feet back down. So you want to make sure the feet are hip width distance. The knees are completely over the feet, heels aligned with knees. Roll the shoulders in as you press the palms into the mat. Inhale, lift the hip bone up and hold. Into bridge, you can interlace the hands and push higher. Keep tucking in the space in between the rib cage. Chest is away from the chin, chin is away from the chest. And exhale, lower down. Bring the palms to each side of the body. Lay down completely as you lift the legs 90-degree angle with the body. So they are perpendicular to your body, making sure that the heels are aligned with the hips. Core is sinking in so that the low back is connected to the mat. Press into the palms as you inhale. Lift the legs overhead completely. If it's too much, you can stay here. Inhale and exhale, and then unroll completely. Bring the knees back and move from side to side gently. And finally, lay down, straighten the legs in front of you, relaxing the palms on each side of the body and breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let go of any type of tension in the body. Allow yourself to relax here. feel that you are releasing whatever you don't need, focusing on grounding. So connect to the sensation of releasing and feeling that from the center of the earth there's this energy traveling into your spine, energizing it. Every single cell in your body is completely releasing whatever tension might be coming up. Begin to move the toes and the fingers, and inhale, reach the hands overhead. As you point the toes forward, exhale, let it go. Bring the knees close to your heart. And let the knees fall from side to side. Bring the feet back onto the mat, tuck in the tailbone. Spread the feet out to the outer edges of the mat. As you tuck the belly in, bring the knees to center and stay there. Bring the knees close. Exhale, roll over to the left side. And begin to gently sit yourself back up. Align one heel in front of the other. And take a time here to feel the rooting and the grounding through a seated pose. Resting the rivers of your palms on your knees. And breathing and observing. Bring the palms together to the center of your chest. We're going to close our practice by chanting the mantra Om, feeling the energy coming up from the root chakra into the crown chakra, connecting to the earth's energy. Inhale. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you for joining this practice. As you know, grounding is important, not just physically, but energetically. When we feel grounded, we can settle and materialize our ideas. You know, all the thoughts that happen in the higher chakras, in the higher energetic points, they can only stay there if we don't materialize them and bring them down to earth. So, you know, it's that idea of keeping your feet on the earth, staying grounded is important. Also, every day, try to ground, try to walk through nature barefoot, try to connect to the earth element. And during your practice, think about the movement, think about the rooting of the hands and the feet as stabilizers for your practice to be steady so that you can develop strength. So thank you for joining. If anybody has any questions about the practice, I'd be more than happy to answer them. Now, thank you so much for being here, for sharing with me. My name is Ligia, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.